Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Thelma Tarot. It's by Renata Lechner. And for the supportive oracle cards, the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. If I can get the glare off there. Alright, I already shuffled. Sagittarius. Okay. All right, so this is mostly about you. What are we saying with that? Because when we're coming into this, you got the Sun card. Things seem really good. Like, things going on around you. I feel like you're very busy. Is that correct? Because I feel like you're busy. I feel like, though, it's busy in the sense of, like, things seem to be, like, right on point. Really? That's good. I'm not negating it, but I feel like you're up to date on things that you want to be, or as much as you expect to be. For some of you, I feel like you run a little behind normally, and I feel like that's, like, you're in the normal section. Like, whatever it normally is, you're comfortable with that. Like, yeah, this is how it is. I'm not usually ahead of the game. I'm usually a little behind and getting everything done, but it's good. I'm good right now. Because I got the Sun card with the victory, like, you're feeling like everything's really good. Everything's the way it should be. Now, there's things, or some people who are pushing towards you, like, they want more from you. Because I'm getting that with this card. The Five of Pentacles, this is the only card you have in the environment, I'm noticing, which I was kind of looking at the end there, because I'm just like, really? Is that the only card we're getting for the other side? I'm getting there's people who want more from your time, but I'm getting it's like different ways, and I feel like you're giving your time enough to these people, and it might be how you're looking at it. Because it seems like there's a lot of different people who want more of your time. And oddly enough, with the Seven of Pentacles, like, it's typically like waiting for the harvest, but what I'm getting for you is like you're tending to a lot of different situations. And at this point, you really can't give more to any situation. You're just gonna, it feels balanced, to be honest with you. Because you got the Seven of Pentacles and you got the Seven of Cups above it. People want more of your time, and you're aware of that, but you're kind of like, you know what, I'm tending to all these different things, and they're all seeming to stay in the air the way I want them to right now. I don't really think it's a good idea for me to spend more time with one situation rather than another, because if I spend more time with this situation, either I have to diminish a little bit of time from every other situation, or some other situation at least is going to suffer. I'm getting that you're successfully balancing this out right now. And I'm getting that even though these people, there's other people pushing on you, they want more, they want more, they want more. You're just like, I've got a lot going on. I got a lot going on, and you're explaining to them, I do, but I have a lot of responsibilities right now, and I have to like balance them out. I actually get, and I hope this is true for most people who watch, you're including yourself in this. I hope you are. Because one of these things that you're balancing is like time for yourself, de-stress time, time to, you know, if you want to watch a movie, if you just want to read a book, if you want to go to dinner, if you just want to, whatever you just want, something that just makes you happy, you're putting yourself in that. And you're not willing to give, like, you're not willing to cut yourself short just because somebody else wants more of your time. You're giving yourself a little bit of time, and you deserve that, and you know you deserve that. And I feel like that's one of the things you're holding strong to, and why this time feels like a very big moment of success to me is because you're including yourself and giving yourself time. You're making sure you have time for yourself. You blocked out time in some respect. Like, I don't know if it's like a certain time of day or just like, I want to watch a movie or I want to do this or I want to go to dinner. You're making sure that's on the agenda is like a priority. It has to be done because it makes you happy. It makes you feel good. It keeps you going. It recharges your batteries. Excuse me. I'm getting that's extremely important. You got to make sure your batteries are recharged, and that's why you're putting that in here. Because when you don't do that, it feels like you get very run down very quickly, very easily. You just got to make sure you include yourself in your own list. Is that there? Is that correct? Okay. Because I feel like you're doing that very well. Now, you're going forward a little farther here. You seem to be holding to it. Because in your thoughts, you got success, but what's going on in the environment is there's a lot of strength. Like, I'm almost getting like you're pushing back on some of these situations. Like, we want more of my time for this, and that, but how about you do some of this and that other person over there does some of that, then you won't need as much of my time. Because I feel like you're pushing back at others, like, maybe you don't need as much of my time as you think you do, maybe you need to do a little more, or maybe this other person could help you out with that. I'm still going to help you like I have been, but I don't think I need to be completely engrossed to this. Like I said, I have a lot of other things going on. And the success here is telling me that you're giving pushback, but you're also making sure there's time for yourself. You're just not letting people claim the free time you have for yourself. You're not letting people do that. I feel like that's like, for the people who are watching that this is hitting for, I'm getting the reason that's such a success is because maybe you would normally do that. You would sacrifice your own time for, like, instead of watching the movie or going out to dinner or whatever it is you want to do, you would sacrifice that. You'd like cut that out of the schedule and you'd spend more time with these other projects helping these other people. But for right now, you're not allowing that to happen and you're feeling a lot better. You're feeling a lot more balanced. I feel like this is really good. Because I'm getting this as a constant, by the way. Especially in this reading, but this might be a constant in your life. The Five of Pentacles, where somebody's always like, I want more, I want more, I want more. Somebody seems to be always asking you for more, 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 more. Somebody just always seems to be there asking for more. And right now you're just like, you know what? You're going to have to give yourself more. Because I have to balance my life. I deserve to be happy too, just like everybody else. I'm not here to be a slave to everybody else. That's not me. That's not going to work for me. That's going to drain me. And it's going to take away that energy, and I'm not going to be able to help as much as anyway. I'm going to probably end up helping less because I'm going to get sick. I'm not going to feel good. I'm just going to want to get away from you because I'm feeling like all I do is work. So I need to have this time for me. So I feel like you're balancing this out. You're doing very well. Now, I'm getting this is the challenge leaving this time frame. Because for you, this is an interesting way where this reading is ending. The strength in your side is like realizing that this is very, very, very good for you to have time for yourself and to not let people take that from you, because I feel like that's a danger. For the people that this is hitting for, I really feel like that's a danger in the sense of like giving up of your own free time, things you want to do, things that make you happy, and helping somebody else. And it's not bad to help other people, but you still need to help yourself. You still need to have time for yourself to enjoy your life. Because I feel like, especially the people this is hitting with, like this is, for some people, this is hitting dead on. I know that sounds really probably arrogant, so I apologize for that. But I do feel like there's a couple people this is hitting dead on for, and just holding to it, making sure you have that time for yourself, because it recharges your batteries and it gives you that much more strength to help others. It's not bad to have time for yourself. Like, that's not a bad thing. Because I don't feel like you're doing it to a level where you just have time for yourself. I feel like you just have to make sure you schedule enough time for yourself. I feel like that makes sense to the people it's sitting with. And in the environment is the High Priestess, because I feel like you're helping other people empower themselves to help themselves a little more. You're still helping. I just feel like that's your natural nature to be helpful. You're going to be helpful. You're going to help. It's not that you're gonna, but you're trying to make these people realize, like, instead of wanting and wanting and wanting, how about you help yourself a little bit? I'll keep helping you, but you need to help yourself a little bit too, then your life can be better. Because I feel like you're pushing back on some people with that. Like, you know, I come over and I do this for you and I do that for you, but you know what? You can do this too. Like, you can do some of this. You can set that up so this is easier. Like, for example, if you have a parent who's elderly and say you clean their apartment once a week because they can't do it. They just can't do it like they need to. So you come in and you do this and that. You can let them know, all right, so yes, you need some more of this, some more of that. So how about you do these little things to make my life easier? Maybe you have the water set up. Maybe you move things around so it's easier for me to get to that and get to that. You know, maybe you organize this a little better, you know, and you do the little things that you can do, like the little things you can do. Maybe you dust these shelves or something, which is enough. Like, how about you do this and that? And then I'll do the big things and you can do the little things. That way everything gets done the way you want it to. I'll just do the big, heavier lifting things that are harder for you to do. Like, I feel like something like that is being negotiated out here. And, like, you're not making them do that stuff, but you're like, if you want all that done, you're going to have to pitch in. I'll do the heavy stuff, and then you can do this stuff. Instead of me, like, trying to balance out some of the heavy stuff, some of the little stuff, you just do the little stuff. I'll just do the heavy stuff because I can do that. I realize you can't do that very easily. Good? And again, the challenge of leaving this reading, I feel like, is holding to that, balancing that out, like, and not relenting on it, which might be a challenge. Because I feel like if people constantly give you pushback and keep doing the more and more and more thing, sooner or later somebody will probably get a little extra bit of your time. But it's like remembering how you feel now and coming back to this moment to make sure you have enough time for yourself. That seems to be the most important thing. Are we good? All right, I feel like that came to a close. So I'm going to wrap that up there. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. And there's my dog who wants my attention.